What may be a nuisance to some yard owners could actually be beneficial. Dandelions can create a sea of yellow in many yards, and Storm Team 10's Brady Harp explores the benefits of the weed and, if needed, how to get rid of it.
Often the first flower seen in spring, most people know what dandelions are.
Dandelions are what we term a broadleaf weed, and of course they have their flower, then that goes into a puffball, which then turns into seed that floats and gets distributed, lands, and then ends up germinating in even more yards.
Yard experts say dandelions spread very easily. They say the spreading of the flower that happens during the warmer months can irritate yard owners. Experts say there are some sure ways to remove the flower, at least temporarily.
Well, you can dig them out, manually, but if you don't get the whole root, they're just coming right back. So the more effective means are either a weed and feed or a liquid weed killer.
While killing dandelions in your yard may be an uphill battle all season, Cummins says there is a benefit to just leaving the flower be. He says area wildlife could use the early blooming flower, especially during the cooler early spring season.
They're one of the first sources of nectar and food for the bees, and so if you can avoid killing them just the minute you start to see them and give them an opportunity to get to the puffball stage, or even just before that, it can be somewhat beneficial to our bee population.
He says helping the bees early in the season by leaving dandelions could help the bees assist other flowers later. In Terre Haute, Brady Harp, Storm Team 10.